Hello everyone and welcome back to the Iraqi Dinar News channel. Today, we have a breaking story that is shaking the currency world and making waves for investors everywhere. Imagine waking up to see a currency rate that was once just pennies, now showing a value in the multiple dollars. That's exactly what's happening right now with the Vietnamese dong. For years, the dong has been quietly watched by currency experts and investors as a top candidate for revaluation. Now, in 2025, it has suddenly appeared in the U.S. markets, showing a $4.78 rate. This is huge news that many people did not expect to see so soon. This isn't a rumor or wishful thinking, it's real data appearing on actual U.S. market feeds. The excitement is spreading fast and many are asking, could the Iraqi dinar be next to experience a similar boost? Stick with us to get the full update on what this could mean for currency holders everywhere. For a long time, experts have talked about certain currencies being undervalued and waiting for the right moment to adjust. The Vietnamese dong has been on that list for years due to Vietnam's rapid economic growth, expanding trade partnerships, and strong manufacturing sector. Vietnam is becoming a powerhouse in the global economy, and the dong's low exchange rate has not reflected that reality. But now, with the $4.78 rate showing in U.S. market feeds, the conversation is shifting from maybe someday to it's happening right now. People who hold the dong are refreshing their accounts and double-checking with multiple sources to confirm this new rate. This isn't just a glitch or mistake, it's appearing consistently across major U.S. financial institutions and currency trading platforms, signaling a real market movement. One of the most exciting things about this development is that it's not isolated to one small bank or an unknown trading platform. The Vietnamese dong's $4.78 rate is being confirmed by large, well-known U.S. banks and forex monitors. This is a strong signal that the currency markets are starting to reflect Vietnam's true economic strength. For years, investors have been watching for a sign like this, proof that the global currency reset or revaluation process is starting to roll out. Seeing a major currency pair jump from a tiny fraction of a dollar to several dollars is a huge confirmation. It means the infrastructure in the banking system is ready to handle these changes, and the world is moving closer to a new financial reality. In fact, reports from various currency traders indicate that exchange centers in the U.S. are already scheduling appointments for holders with large amounts of Vietnamese dong. These appointments are happening within narrow time frames, suggesting there is a carefully managed rollout happening behind the scenes. This isn't chaos or random chance, it's a planned process designed to keep markets stable and prevent panic or speculation that could disrupt the financial system. The fact that both the Vietnamese dong and the Iraqi dinar are showing signs of movement at the same time tells us this could be part of a coordinated global currency reset, not just isolated changes. Vietnam's growing economic influence is a key part of why the dong's value is finally shifting. The country has been increasing its gold reserves, signing important trade agreements, and positioning itself as a crucial player in both Asian and Western markets. When a country's currency strengthens, it immediately increases purchasing power, attracts foreign investors, and boosts confidence in its economy. For Vietnam, this means even greater opportunities for growth and international partnerships. On the other hand, the United States benefits from having access to stronger foreign currencies in its banking system, which helps stabilize the U.S. financial markets during this transition to asset-backed currency systems. Turning to Iraq, the Iraqi dinar has been quietly moving upward alongside the Vietnamese dong. Many experts believe these two currencies are part of the same basket of global reevaluations tied to the financial reset underway. This is about more than one country. It's a global recalibration of currency values to match true economic fundamentals and asset holdings. Central banks and government treasuries around the world have been working on this process for years. Often behind the scenes, agreements have been made, digital currency systems have been tested, and now we're starting to see the public signs emerge. This could be the moment when long-awaited changes finally become visible to everyone. For holders of the Vietnamese dong, the most important thing right now is to stay calm and informed. While seeing $4.78 as a public rate is exciting, it is just the beginning. In past currency reevaluations, there are often special negotiated rates or structured payout plans that can offer better value, but they require understanding the details carefully. Those special offers usually involve appointments, contracts, and non-disclosure agreements to ensure the process is orderly and secure. Rushing into exchanges without full knowledge could mean missing out on potential benefits or facing unfavorable terms. It's best to wait for trusted channels and official communications before making any big moves. Another common question is how long this $4.78 rate will remain visible in the public market before official exchanges begin. History shows these rates typically stay public for a short window, sometimes hours, sometimes days, but rarely weeks. This timing is carefully controlled to manage liquidity, prevent market shocks, and ensure a smooth transition. The current movement suggests that the major holders and priority groups will be the first to participate, followed by wider public access. This controlled rollout is designed to protect both investors and the stability of the global financial system during this historic transition. What does this all mean for the global economy? A strong Vietnamese dong and a rising Iraqi dinar signal a major shift in how currencies are valued and exchanged worldwide. Businesses that rely on imports and exports will soon have to adjust contracts and pricing to reflect these new values. Investors will begin rebalancing portfolios to account for currency gains and new risks. Ordinary people will start asking questions about how these changes affect their money and livelihoods. The ripple effects will be felt far beyond currency traders. Will impact trade, investments, and economic stability globally. This is not just speculation anymore. The Vietnamese dong showing $4.78 in the U.S. markets is a real live indicator that the financial reset is no longer a distant possibility. The revaluation process is moving out of the shadows and into the daylight. For those who have been waiting and watching, this is the moment you have been anticipating. The upcoming days and weeks could be some of the most important in recent financial history. Staying informed, cautious, and patient will be the keys to making the most of this opportunity. As this story continues to unfold, expect the media to try and downplay or confuse the situation at first. However, once more transactions clear at these new rates, it will become impossible to ignore. The world will start to recognize the significance of this shift, and it will open the door for many other currencies currently undervalued to follow suit. This is just the beginning of a new chapter in global finance that will reshape how money flows around the world. Keep watching your trusted sources closely and avoid relying on unverified social media posts or rumors. Confirm any new information with official bank quotes or direct market data. Do you receive an offer for an exchange appointment? Take the time to fully understand the terms and conditions before proceeding. This is a once-in-a-lifetime event, and the choices you make in the coming days could have impacts that last for years. Something big is happening in the world of currency right now. The Vietnamese dong hitting $4.78 in the U.S. market is not just a number, it is a powerful sign of a global financial transformation underway. The Iraqi dinars movement alongside the dong points to a coordinated effort by central banks and governments to reset the currency landscape for holders, investors, and observers. This is a historic moment to pay attention to. Stay steady and prepare for what's coming next. Lastly, it's worth mentioning the influence of key figures. In the global financial arena, the name that keeps coming up is Donald Trump, regardless of opinions about him. It's clear that his approach to trade imbalances and currency fairness during his presidency set the tone for this current reset. Even though he's not in office, now his impact continues to be felt behind the scenes, pushing for a fairer global currency system. The message is clear. countries need to play fair with their currencies or face consequences. This pressure has helped drive the currency movements we're seeing today. In conclusion, the long wait for currency revaluation is over for the Vietnamese dong, and the Iraqi dinar appears to be closely following. The global financial reset is no longer just a theory, it's happening right now. This means new opportunities and new challenges for everyone involved. Stay informed, stay calm, and be ready to act wisely when your turn comes. The window of opportunity might not stay open forever, so preparation is key. We'll continue bringing you the latest updates on this historic financial event. Stay with us for more news as it develops.